Astronomers have just released a brand new image of the mysterious interstellar visitor 3I Atlas. Captured as it streaked through the outer edges of our solar system, this is no ordinary comet. It comes from beyond our Sun's domain, making it only the third interstellar object ever detected, after Oumuamua in 2017. The incredible shot was taken by the Gemini North Telescope in Hawaii, showing the comet glowing with a compact cloud of gas and dust as it makes its way toward the inner solar system. First discovered on July 1st by the Atlas survey, 3I Atlas is a cosmic giant, an estimated 12 miles across, far larger than any interstellar visitor we've seen before. Scientists believe this ancient traveler may even predate our solar system itself, possibly born in the thick disk of the Milky Way billions of years ago. As it absorbs sunlight, its icy heart comes alive, releasing gas and dust that paint a spectacular portrait of a wanderer from another world. And its journey is only beginning. On October 23rd, Atlas will reach its closest pass to the Sun, just inside the orbit of Mars before gliding past Earth in December at a safe distance of 170 million miles. It poses no threat to us, but it carries priceless clues about the building blocks of alien worlds and the chemistry of faraway star systems. This is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, a glimpse into the deep galactic past, sailing through our backyard. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates and discoveries like this. A massive blood-red cloud suddenly blooms in the dead of space, stretching for thousands of miles. At its heart is a mysterious object, 3I Atlas, an interstellar visitor that just got a whole lot weirder. This is the first time something like that has been observed, where there is a glow ahead of the object towards the Sun. Scientists aimed their telescopes expecting to see the familiar tail of a comet. Instead, they were met with an eerie crimson ghost that vents gas at an incredible rate but without any of the telltale signs of a normal comet. This new image doesn't just add a new puzzle piece, it flips the entire puzzle board over. The red anomaly recently observed by scientists is the stuff of cosmic nightmares. Forget what you think a comet looks like. There's no gentle glowing tail, no brilliant white head. Instead, this new portrait shows a monstrous blood-red coma, a vast cloud of gas and dust, shrouding a nucleus that we can barely even see. This isn't just a slight color variation. We're talking about a deep, unsettling crimson that astronomers have rarely, if ever, seen on this scale. The coma is immense, stretching out over 90,000 miles from end to end. To put that in perspective, you could fit more than 10 planet Earths inside this ghostly red halo. But it's not just the color that's causing scientists to lose sleep. Spectrographic analysis, like a chemical fingerprint for light, delivered a result that was a complete shocker. The cloud is composed almost entirely of carbon dioxide, not the typical mix of water, ice, dust, and other frozen gases you'd expect from a comet, but a nearly pure CO2 emission. It's venting this gas at a truly staggering rate, 70 kilograms or about 154 pounds every single second. That's like an industrial smokestack, pumping out invisible gas in the vacuum of space. An object venting that much material should be one of the brightest things in the sky, with a magnificent tail pushed back by the solar wind stretching for millions of miles. But 3I Atlas has no visible tail, none. It's like seeing a massive fire with no smoke. This fact alone breaks all conventional models of cometary physics. Comets sublimate, meaning their ice turns directly into gas when heated by the sun, and it's this process that creates both the coma and the tail. 3I Atlas is performing the first part of the act with incredible gusto, but it seems to be completely ignoring the grand finale. The gas just lingers in this horrifying red cloud. It's a cosmic magic trick without a magician, happening on a scale that is hard to comprehend. To make things even stranger, the core of this object, the nucleus, is a complete enigma. For a long time, based on its faintness, astronomers assumed it was relatively small, maybe a few miles across. But new data from NASA's SPHEREX telescope suggests something far more massive. The latest estimates put the nucleus at a potential 46 kilometers, or about 28 miles across. This isn't a space rock. It's a small world, an object that large, composed of what they assume must be frozen CO2 and other volatiles, should be lighting up like a Christmas tree as it gets closer to our sun. Yet it remains stubbornly faint, shrouded in its own bizarre bloody fog. It's too big, too red, and too weird to be a simple comet. Scientists are left with an image that makes no sense, and a growing list of contradictions. They have a picture of something simultaneously hyperactive and mysteriously inert. It's rewriting the rules in real time, forcing a re-evaluation of what an interstellar visitor can be. The biggest mystery of all might be how it holds itself together while shedding so much mass. But that question is just the tip of the iceberg. Before this object became a cosmic headache, it was a source of incredible excitement. When 3I Atlas first appeared in telescopes, it carried the promise of a once-in-a-generation celestial event. It was detected while still far beyond the orbit of Saturn, yet it was already starting to brighten. Astronomers plotted its trajectory and calculated that it might swing close enough to the Sun to rival the brightest stars in the night sky. It was dubbed the Comet of the Century. People around the world were preparing for a spectacular show, but the universe had other plans. As 3I Atlas continued its journey inward, it started to behave erratically. Instead of steady brightening, it flared up unexpectedly, then dimmed. Its coma shifted shape and color. To comet specialists, this kind of inconsistency suggested structural instability. Then came the betrayal. Instead of blossoming into a magnificent spectacle, Atlas simply fell apart, or so it seemed. Observations showed the single point of light fracturing into several smaller pieces. For most, the story was over. But researchers noticed the fragments didn't dissipate as expected. Instead, they traveled together in a ghostly procession, each with its own bizarre coma. Early data about the massive CO2 cloud was delayed, fueling speculation. When it was finally published alongside the infamous red coma image, it redefined the object entirely. This wasn't just a comet that broke up. It was a profoundly strange object undergoing some kind of bizarre transformation. Its strange composition was only the beginning of the puzzle. The next clue lay in its past, in the cold dark it came from. What we do know is that it didn't originate in our solar system. Its trajectory is hyperbolic, meaning it's not bound to the Sun. Our solar system's comets follow elliptical orbits and return, but 3I Atlas is on a one-way journey. It fell into our system from interstellar space, and after this brief, chaotic visit, it will be flung back into the void, never to return. That makes it a rare and valuable specimen, a messenger from another star system, carrying clues about places we may never reach. This is only the third such interstellar object ever identified. The first was Oumuamua in 2017, a bizarre cigar-shaped object that accelerated in unexplained ways. The second was 2I Borisov, which looked more like a conventional comet. But 3I Atlas is like neither of them. It's in a category of its own. Its massive carbon dioxide outgassing suggests it is a relic from a very cold place, preserved in a cosmic deep freeze for eons, only to awaken in our solar system. Some theories suggest it could be a fragment of a Pluto-like exoplanet, shattered long ago. Others say it could simply be a comet, formed in a much colder region than our own Oort cloud. And then there are fringe ideas, that its structure is porous like a sponge, or that its breakup was mechanical rather than natural. Whatever the truth, 3I Atlas refuses to play by the rules. It's a ghost from a past we can't see, and a messenger from a place we may never reach, leaving us with more questions than answers.